The Runaway Princess. The Runaway Princess. Chapter 1. The Happy King. There was once a happy king. He lived with his queen and her little sister in a magnificent mountain palace. The palace was filled with treasure and wonders. The most wonderful of all was a magic donkey who could turn straw into gold. But the king's happiness did not last, for his dear queen fell ill. The doctors said she didn't have long to live. Promise me something, she began to her husband. Anything, thought the king. Don't marry again, she whispered, until you find a wife as good as me. And then she died. Now the king's heart grew cold. As the year went by, people began him to remarry. Who will rule after you? You need a child. But he always refused. There is no one as good as my queen, he snapped, and so he grew old and crooked, with only Anna, the queen's sister, for company. Chapter 2. Of Propolis. Princess Anna was much younger than the queen, but she grew up to be just as beautiful and even more kind. In time, even the king noticed how lovely she was. Now I can keep my promise, he decided. I shall marry you. Hannah's heart sank. She couldn't marry this cruel old man, but she was too afraid to tell him. Then she had an idea. I set him an impossible task. I could never marry without a dress as beautiful as the sky, she said. The queen snapped his fingers. Fetch my best dressmakers, he ordered. That night the king gave Anna a dress of shining blue embroidered all over with silky clouds. Now you can marry me. Anna thought quickly. Not without a dress as beautiful as the moon, she repeated again. The king snapped his finger. Get those dressmakers back here, he said. The next day there was a dress of shining silver trimmed with glowing moonstone. Now you can marry me. Not without a dress as beautiful as the sun, pleased the poor princess. So the king snapped his finger again. The next day there was a dress of glittering gold, scratched with secretly rubies. Now Anna was disappeared. There's one more thing, she pleased. I'd like a cloth of donkey skin, and not any old skin. It must be from a magic donkey. He'd never harm his donkey. The next day, the king sent Anna with a shadowy donkey skin cloth. Oh no, poor donkey. We'll be married tomorrow, he told her. Anna bowed her head. There's only one thing left to do. She decided, run away. When the king was in bed, she pinned up her dress, put on the cloak, and crept downstairs. Then she smeared her face with ash, and disappeared into the night. Now I never have to see him again. Chapter 3, Princess Donkey Skin. No one took any notice of the shabby girl in the donkey skin cloak. She worked on for bay on the king's land until she came to a farmer's house by a forest. The farmer's wife looked closely at Anna. What's your name? She asked. Anna didn't answer. I call you Donkey Skin, said the woman. If you're looking for work, you need to go to look after the geese. Donkey Skin worked hard. The farmer and his wife grew very fond of her. They never used the goose. The girl was a runaway princess. Sometimes as she heard a geese and heard hunting horns in the forest. One day she spotted a handsome prince among the trees. Snail. Oh, pretty flowers. Oh, look at this. A bird said, a rabbit talk. Here's a mouse. She gazed shyly at the prince. Then she looked sadly at her tattered cloak. If only I could be a princess again. That evening she hid in her bedroom and took out the sky blue dress. The prince was riding home when he stopped the farmhouse. I stopped and asked for a drink. He decided. One of the windows closed with a master blue light. Inside, the prince saw a girl in a shiny blue dress. She's as beautiful as the sky, he thought loudly. He's hurt to her. Suddenly, he felt too shy to knock. He rode slowly back to his castle, dreaming about my stylish girl. Who was she? The next day, the prince sent a messenger to the farm, but there was no sign of a girl in a sky blue dress. Chapter 4, A Cake and a Ring. The prince sent out messengers far off wide. None of them could find the mistake girl. Hopping against hope, the prince rode back to the farm. This time, a silver light shone from one of the windows. His heart leapt. Could it be? The girl was a kitchen dressed in shiny silver. She's as beautiful as the moon, sighed the prince. He knocked early, then opened the door. Here's a rabbit. Quick as a flash, Anna hid, leaving a cake cloning on the table. It smelled so good the prince couldn't have taken a bite. It was delicious, sweet and soft, and then his teeth crushed on something hard. Ouch! The spat out a tiny gold ring. Oh, whistled. It must have been of while she was cooking. The ring gave a prince an idea. He galloped back to his castle. To make a royal decree. I married the girl whose finger fit this ring. Hundreds of girls came to try the ring from competitions. To chambermaid, I didn't fit any of them. And I stood at the back of the great table, wrapped in her donkey skin clothes. I think this is ugly. Is there anyone else? Asked the prince eventually. Just that girl in the shabby cloak, laughed a conqueror. You don't want to marry her. The prince looked into Anna's eyes. Let's her try the ring. He insisted. The conqueror frowned. Anna held out her hand. The ring was a perfect fit. Will you marry me? Asked the prince. Yes, said Anna, letting the cloak slip from her shoulders. Everyone gasped. Her dress shone with gold and rubies, filling the hail with golden lights. But her golden hair and rosy cheeks shone even brighter. She's as beautiful as the sun, sighed the contester. The prince smiled at Anna. I knew I'd find you, he whispered happily. The wedding was held a few days later. The prince invited royal guests from around the world. Anna visited the kind farmer and his wife. Anna told their guests her whole story, but now I never run away again, she finished, gazing joyful at her prince. Also, the end.